supports me, so it was not.
I now we had this issue of your wasanii kukuwa na depression, marriages na fail. Actually marriages failed last year, it was terrible. People went to the village, watu walibebwa vitu. Now what do you think it was some of the reasons why wasanii wako hivyo, especially men? Do you know there's no woman alikuja akasema she's depressed?
I'll answer it in two ways.
Yes.
First of all, I've learned through people's experiences that you don't have to be friends with your fellow colleagues. Ukitupa mbao tutatupa mbao wote. Diversify by virtue of, maybe, for example, I'm 16 years old, sorry, I'm 25 years old. I don't have to hang around 20.
So you're 25 years?
I'm 25 years old.
Okay.
I don't have to hang around
25 years.
I don't have to hang out with 25-year-old people. Yeah. How about my friend akwe 35? Au mwingine akwe 30? Au mwingine akwe 29 huko. Hivyo, unaona? By ukiona watu kao, mtu wa 35 ataona ukisema ati iki mbaba sijui nini, they will be able to guide you. Even from their stories, you'll be able to pick some things that you can avoid. Also, for me wasanii, to be specific, there's this thing of grouping. At tumelipwa sasa, we hang out as groupies, we have to drink, you have to fit in, so I have to smoke bang or whatever people smoke, I have to drink, you don't have to do all that, be yourself. Walk catching me, and that's what you see some people say, I'm my own fan. Naweza kaa peke yangu na nijibambe kuliko ukinijoin.
Very nice. I'm my own fan. We need that one, right?
Because for example, I'll give you an example. Sasa nimechapa kazi. Watu wataniona kwa timu vile niko na milioni 3 nimelipwa. But maybe nilikubalika 30k. Ndio. Ika 30k just because Rosa aliniambia, bobo nilikuona, bana lazima unijenge kitu. Sasa
tunatumia pole,
lazima nikufurahishe, but wewe ujui ndani yake. Na kwa hiyo 30k niko na loan ya, niko na deni ya 15k mahali. Na sijalipa rent.
Yes.
Na niko na watoto maybe. Unaona? So, but lazima nifurahisha nani? So, Rose akuja amebeba jenga ama mtu mwingine, si ndio? Tuende tukunywe 5k imekunywa maji. Sasa nimelipa 50, so nimebaki na 10k. Inafika mahali tutakunywa na tukule nyama mpaka nibaki na deni kwa hiyo bar. Ndio niwafurahishe nani? Na sasa inunua hata trouser ya punch.
Now it happens to men mostly.
But you see also, wanaume pia wa industry, I think maybe vichwa vile zinasema vichwa ufura, wanasahau, you disrespect your wife sometimes. Have you ever seen people who get paid and say, mimi nililipwa 30k, nikachukua hiyo 28k nikapea mama?
With our industry, I know, I have heard of quite a number that they date fans. They think fans...
Na fan is there to eat you like a tick.
And remember there's something Churchill said, fans are not your family.
It is true.
Your fans are not your...
And they'll never be.
So, and you think...
I've had people who are my friends there because I was in TV.
I love the moment unatoka ni hivyo.
The moment you hit rock bottom, not even rock bottom, the moment you're out of the screens for a year or so.
True, they forget about you.
Hata kupiga simu uko tu, mimi
niko hata hivi. Actually kuna hata watu wanakupeleka ofa za pombe, hata politicians are same musicians. Wanakupea ofa za pombe, nini, what. They don't help you in business. That's it. Now, so fun. Currently what do you do?
I'm freelance.
Yes.
So when I left Ebru, I joined Pontac Productions.
Yes.
But amongst your period between Ranga and Ebru, I worked with other main media houses that do commercials.
I've seen it in very many. I've seen it.
Not even casting, even crew. By the way, mostly I crew. Casting, by the way, casting ni kama God to come. You nipata saa zingine. Sometimes I'm not going for casting. I'm maybe part of crew, but maybe when I'm trying to, for example, you're auditioning. Nione una audition role yenye mimi na understand better na kusaidia. Video ifikie client. Huyo client anasema wacha bobo afanye. She's doing it better. Na nimefanya TVs mbili hivyo where the client saying, "Oh, and she's doing nicely, let her do it."
Yeah, do her.
Yeah. So sometimes, but I do attend auditions. I've attended so many auditions. Sometimes they fail.
By the way, I hate auditions. Sorry, I hate auditions for sure.
But
I don't know why.
Let me tell you something that I usually tell some people. Saa zingine nenda audition na intuition. Intuition as in niko zile za
hii nitachukuliwa ama nisichukuliwe.
Si story nitachukuliwa. Kuna za tumiwa audition seme na nione na niachane nayo. Na kuna ile nitatumiwa niko hii location iko
Nitajaribu.
inadu itaenda.
Na unaenda unapata.
Na zingine sitapata. It's not a must.
Why is my cup yangu inatembea? Maybe there's a spirit inatembea cup yangu. Yes.
So well, sometimes you don't have to attend all auditions for you to feel that you need to be out there. You see, I like how these casting people do a little brief of what they require. Nitasoma kitu nione imeandikwa they need a mama between 25 and
from your age?
Yes. Okay. And 30. Sawa. She should be a model figure 8 and dark skin or light skin ama well endowed. Mtajipeleka huko kudu.
Hawezi enda.
But utakuta mtu anakatushana hivi akikuja. Kama anatushana hivi. Yeye amesema anataka Vera Sidika.
Anataka Vera Sidika.
So,
let me ask you, were you ever bullied?
Mimi?
Now that uko chubby. She's chubby. Me, I've always liked her like a chubby.
Well,
were you ever bullied?
I think that question should be, have I ever bullied people?
Oh, have you ever bullied people?
Not that I know of, not knowingly. But people claim I bully them, but in a nice way.
You do?
In a nice way. Well, I am very outspoken. Let me tell you. Umeona ule mzazi aki, may God rest my dad's soul in peace.
Yes.
Babangu alikuwa ananiimbia wimbo. Akikuyu song. Kula vizuri. Ndio niweze kukuza kitu kizuri.
Wimbo?
In Kikuyu. Waboi. Roma kedo na hinyaga kwendia kedu kiritu. As in, ewa boy wa maito eroma mugate na hinyaga kwendia kedu kiritu. As in, eat this bread nicely and finish it. So that when I'm selling you as in sasa dowry ndakuuza kitu mzito. And trust you me, I ate.
And you ate?
And I ate.
You ate?
And I never stopped eating.
No, and you mkubwa kwenda man. That's how.
Well, clearly, I'm the biggest. But my mom used to say I was a big baby.
Yes.
From the onset.
Yes.
Design akienda clinic, nilikuwa nabebwa na kila nurse hospitali yote. They made sure lazima waone aka katoto. Mpaka anaambiwa wewe unapea mtoto chakula, anasema no, ni kunyonya tu. Watu wao wanaamini.
Wanakubeba.
And I'm the type, apparently now my mom tells me ati angenipea food na nikunywa a glass of milk. Nilikuwa naigonganga teke na lala. Mom anaenda mbali soko ama kwenye ataenda shambani na atanikuta tu analala. In short, nikishiba niko sawa.
Ukishiba uko sawa. Na hiyo jina Kaboboni imetokea wapi?
Mimi sijui. Kwanza kulikuwa na nyingine.
Gani?
Sitasema.
I will look for it.
It's my mom used to call me that sitasema. Sitasema. Alikuwa anaita Soborina na sijui ni kwa nini.
Soborina.
I don't even know what it means. So at some point it changed to Kaboboni.
Ijumala available bado wako. Ako hai. So tutampata tu uzubisha tuambie.
Even my sister has a nickname though.
Hakuna nickname.
And we are just two of us ladies. We are 4 siblings, 2 boys and 2 girls.
And umeniambia all of them are light skinned.
Yeah, I'm the darkest. Trust you, siblings.
Hey, yes, so that is very good. Okay, now we are privileged to have you today, and in this channel, More Chat With You, we really want to tunataka tusikie the positive side. We want to know about those artists that some of them have been interviewed before, others who have not been interviewed before. Tumekuwa tukizoea tuko na mashida, kuna mgonjwa, kuna anaachwa nini. We want to get some of the story of people like you. Kwenye alitoka shule akaenda na CV akasweat ile serious alafu but she turned out to be the best, and especially women. Ukiona women in the industry, actually women in the industry wanafanya vizuri sana. We do well, by the way, so it's really encouraging and really appreciate you. Now what do you uko na neno gani utakwambia watu kama punchline ya kumalizia?
Wasanii wa kila mtu.
Utaongea na wasanii, by the way, talk to wasanii, because actually nowadays ukiambia mtu unataka msanii wanakuambia msanii wale wenye wanakuanga na shida ni performer
no, unajua people, this is not a side hustle.
Yes.
So you who is coming here as a side hustle, you don't belong here. Wewe unangana tu na shida yako ya architecture. Ya architecture ama unaitangwa nani?
Kwa kweli walimu
uko tu kwenye uko. The moment you come with the mentality of a side hustle, and that's why you see most people who say ati I'm an accountant by profession lakini nalima vitunguu. Vitunguu zinaozanga kwa shamba unashtuka. For some, not all. But if you put your passion out there to something, do it. Like you said, ulipanda mpaka kudance kwa nini?
Nilijaribu kudance kwa gari. Alafu nikagonga mawe. Mawe hapa.
Sikia. Unaona? But here you are
tuliwanyima
right now.
za promo.
But here you are right now.
Terrible.
To the women in the
I'm really
industry,
sorry.
young girls who are coming up to the industry, imagine si lazima utoe panty to succeed.
Yeah.
Imagine, si lazima.
Na kama kuvaa vibaya.
Hata vaa vibaya.
Kuonyesha.
Vaa, wewe onyesha juu hata wakienda kwingine wataonyeshwa. Wewe vaa vile unataka. Si nitaka my choice. It is okay. Bora usirepu usitete. But the point is.
But you know when it comes to rape, we have refused that one.
But you see, my dress, my choice means, see when men have their choice. Right now unakutana na mwanaume amevaa button iko hapa na ana vest ndani. Mimi nikiona hizo nywele nisikie kama nataka kuguza, nikiguza itakuwa ni harassment. That's the same. Ukiona mwanamke amevaa nguo fupi imefika huku na unaona sijui nini, usikuwe tempted kuguza anything. Kama wewe unaweza sikia vibaya ukiguzwa hata kipara. Tukifanyia hivi kipara yako utasikia vibaya. Hata wewe vipara zetu za mapaja usifanyie hivi. I was fear of where you must sleep with sijui who for you to go where. Let me tell you. You see people, yeah. Some productions, people are sexually harassed. I hear so. I think the notion, the mindset that you go with in a place, ukienda umeamua, hii place hata wapende nini, wafanye nini wafanye, sitakubali, usikubali. Stand with your principles. Let your talent fight for you. Wacha waangalie one yenyewe akataka kakininyima, I still need hii kazi yake ni safi sana. Unaelewa?
Yes.
I think what was fanya hivyo. And also groupies, you don't have to be a groupie for you to succeed. Kama unasikia mshahara yako imekutosha ukunywe Fanta Orange, wewe kunywa Fanta Orange
enda nyumbani,
unda home.
What about education? What do you tell people? Because I've noticed mtu anamaliza form 4 anakuambia sasa nimaliza form 4 nataka kazi ya kuwaka. Do you think artists and musicians in the extension wanastahili waende shule? You know, and what is the importance of going to school? You know why sometimes when unakianga watu call time ya 6 but a Hilton mtu anakupigia 9 ni watu kaa wewe ni wakwenda shule. Anakupigia 9. I'm just giving an example. Now, you know why? But the Hilton ndio mnakutanianga hapa. Kuja Hilton hapa. But a Hilton sits but pick up. You see, when you go to school, there are things that you're taught as much as Daikotiledo na hita tusaidia na chochote. Part of a district. Yes, but there are things, and by education we don't meet. So tumesema ametoka high school. Aende afanye tu whichever course ana need kufanya. Na kiweza theater, TV and theater the best kama hata kujua acting. Because even right now kuna watu wanakuja set, mtu unamwambia fanya kitu anapinulia mikono, anaanza kufanyia. TikTok is not acting. Oh yeah. Anaanza kufanyia hizo za acting. And simple instructions. If you're not able to go to school and understand a lecturer teaching, giving you assignments, the time, you know, you'll never know the essence of time. Like when we agree it's 10, I'll call you by that 10. I'll be like, you're 10 ngoja. No. So that's why you're a producer and you're up there. Yeah, because as in I respect people's time and I also like mine to be respected. So you tend to see education, it will not benefit me. Ati ukienda usome ati alafu kuja kuwe actor, si mimi itasaidia masomo. Wewe tu ndio bado utasaidika. Kuna vitu utasikianga on set ama utaona, but ile education uko nao unaangalia unaona tuachane na hawa. It's true. So if you are able, you know, sometimes maybe there is no the resources. You say before my parents I'm able to do the course, let me side hustle. Like I've said, don't come side hustle in acting. I'm in the industry as a filmmaker. Afadhali kuja useme I want to start being trained before I join my university. Ama my diploma. Now, what about tumeenda kwa longer, but I'm also asking, like, is it also is there also need for artists now again to have another side hustle? Well, especially vile kulienda hivi. Ni mzuri tukiwa na side hustle zingine ama tukue tu niyo peke yake, you wake up in the morning maybe well, if our government would have recognized us like the way they recognize their teachers, you know we are not recognized that kuna wasanii Kenya. Maybe tungekuwa na a better way of making income. This is just a random thought, yeah? Like the way every public body has their own social media. We'll be shooting clips and for social media, for example, inaitwa nini, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Nini. Instead of them going to sijui agencies or to they approach individuals, they have people approaching. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, and thank you for coming. Kabobo. She's 25 years. She will remain 25 for the next how many years?
50.
For the next 50. It's like me. I was born. I was born when I was 24 years, and I'm still there. So we're just age friends. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Kabobo. You know she's 25, and she'll remain 25 for the next 5 years. 50, 50.
75 years.
Now, thank you for Bronket Homes Rongai for hosting us. And if unataka place Airbnb, unataka kujulale, family alone, you can always come here. We'll put their details down here so you can meet them. You can just go through Facebook and also just call them in person and they'll help you. Rongai is the place to be. Thank you. Until next week. Bye bye.